My queen, it has been a while since you and I have had a chance to speak. Let's talk about when we were supposed to see each other, but I
Yes.
couldn't make it. How was the boat cruise?
It was so much fun, actually. I think I haven't really been on very many boats, so I was expecting something different. It was bigger than I expected it to be because when somebody says boat, you think of a boat,
Wait,
but it
wait,
was
wait,
like
wait, 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 wait. Let me stop you there. Who is that keeps popping their head up?
I knew this was going to happen. He's going to steal the show, and I'm okay with that. That's my cat.
It is. I all I see is a tiny head popping up by flowers every once in a while. Now he or she is gone, but as
He,
soon as we start talking, oh no, now I see it. Oh,
Nuka,
no,
Nuka.
who is that?
His name is Nuka. He's Kovu's brother. I have two cats.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to get him or it's up to you?
Nuka. He'll come around. He'll come around if
Oh
he
yeah,
wants
he
to.
definitely will. That is hilarious. All I kept seeing first, I'm going, wait a minute, am I imagining things? And I'm going, why do
Yeah,
I keep seeing a head popping up and then
yeah,
disappearing?
yep. He's gonna pop up again. He's
I
so
thought it was going to be one of these
cute.
like Twilight Zone movies where the creature from the behind,
No, this
sneaks
is
up
a
on you.
special kind of interview. This is me plus a guest. Never happened before. I thought I'd switch it up.
Oh my goodness! And you did so well with that one. I'm sorry, I interrupt. I had to interrupt because of
No,
that.
of course.
But yes, but how was the boat cruise that I was supposed to be on but couldn't make it?
Yeah. Oh, I know we missed you. Your presence is always felt when it's there and when it's not there. So we missed you. I'm sad you couldn't come, but it was great. It was like a yacht. It was a whole yacht, and it was so much fun. I was worried that I would be a little bit seasick because I get motion sickness, but I wasn't. It was great.
Yeah,
It
how
was
was the
great.
weather for you though? Because I know there was one point I heard on the radio that there was going to be thunderstorms because I was trying to come from Oshawa, trying to get back here, and I was literally running from the rain myself,
Oh
driving kind of
man.
thing. So
No, it caught us. Yeah, it
it
did.
cut.
But we like the first little bit was fine. It was a little bit overcast, but perfect lighting. We
Mm-hmm.
love it. But then it rained a little bit, but we were all inside. Like Zoe performed, Earth to Zoe performed. We're all inside for that anyway, so it was great. It was a great vibe.
Fantastic. Now, the other thing is the last time I did physically see you was over the holiday season. And you were part of the lemon stage at the Rivley, and something very special happened. Can you talk about that?
Why talk about it when I can show it? We are not in front of them by accident. No, I was you were there when I was presented with Tommy, my manager presented me with my two Billboard plaques for the K-pop achievements that I have that we have. So it was so exciting. I cried. I went backstage, cried some more, made a million TikToks about it, as you do. Probably not enough, but I felt like I was annoying people. I might make some more. Who cares?
You should. You should. Were you generally surprised because
I had
he
no
had
idea.
been trying to keep this secret for so long. He had contacted me, talked about how we were going to do this.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he was, because folks who are watching this on Rudy Blair Entertainment Media, RudyBlairMedia.com, it looks small on the wall, but these plaques are huge. And in
Yeah.
fact, Tommy tried to
I
talk
was like,
with, yeah, I had to take it from him.
yeah,
So just so he could do what he needed to do, because these things were huge. You had no idea.
I had no idea. I knew that they were coming. Like I knew that they were, in existence, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know. I had no idea when they would like physically get to us. I don't know. I didn't know. I had no idea. But then it turns out like my whole band knew. Everybody in the like my friends and everybody in the audience knew. I had zero idea, zero clue.
Well, so the reaction that we see when that was posted, that
Yeah,
is that is a
yeah,
true being surprised.
yeah, 100%. I had no idea. I had no idea. I felt very tricked and betrayed by everybody because they were lying to me. There he is.
Hey, I was wait. I was there he is. Hey, I was dressed as Santa. Santa doesn't lie. He just gives
No, Santa
gifts.
doesn't lie. Santa,
Yes.
Santa, and Tommy bring surprises. Everybody else lies to my face.
How does it feel to have this kind of achievement at this point in your career?
It's it's insane. I Obviously it's something that I think most people that are trying to, be in the music industry, that are trying to be songwriters, that are trying to be artists, it's something that everybody, dreams of. Billboard is a huge name, not only name a Billboard, like to chart on a Billboard chart is it's like winning a Grammy. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's definitely up there, it's a milestone. And just like seeing my name on there is insane to me. Like thinking back to when I first started to pursue music, I don't even think I thought it was possible. So it's just surreal. Like I have to. I think people think that when people put these up, it's to show off into whatever. No, it's like literally to remind yourself this is how far you've come and these are the things that you've achieved. And on the days when you think to yourself, oh my God, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where, there's always something that we're not happy
Yeah.
with, right? But it's just there as a reminder, like just celebrate the things that you've done because they're not small.
I wish that we were back in the day where Billboard still had the physical magazines so that you could actually have that on your coffee table. Of course, now everything's
Yeah,
digital. That's the only part that sucks, that
I
you don't
know.
physically actually have the magazine that
Like
you
something
could,
tangible.
yeah, where you could go into the store and you're going Billboard, Billboard, there's Billboard, there I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would
But
be
in
cool.
So how do you like what were the thoughts? Because this happened over the holiday season of last year,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
2022. We're in 2023.
Yeah.
You've done the celebration, you're like, hey, this is great and everything. And then it's like, oh, so now how to keep this momentum going? And that's always extremely hard because
Yeah.
we've seen artists who have these big hits, and then sometimes what they do is they try to recreate that same song or same
Right.
voice, and it doesn't work, and then suddenly it works against them. What were your thoughts? What was the plan on keeping the momentum going without using the same formula?
Um, I think just like with anything, every achievement that you gain, it just gets you into bigger rooms. It solidifies your like your not reputation, what I'm trying to say, just like your credibility. So
Yes.
just with every step, it's um everyone, not to say that everyone that I've worked with way in the past are not amazing people, but everyone has taken a chance on me. Everyone takes chances on you as you grow, right?
Yeah.
Um and so now it's just more and more people willing to, you know, spend the time in the studio and write and create. And so stuff like this is great, not only because, it's like pat on the back for yourself and for your team, but it just means something extra. And so the plan, if you can call it a plan, it's just stepping stones. It's with every new achievement, it's just getting into, you know, more and more rooms with more and more reputable people and like amazing writers. And like this latest song, I've been wanting to work with these guys for a while now. And I think because of all these different things, because of the success of Friends, and because of, you know, my K-pop and my writing stuff, people just are more willing to say yes, which is very fair. It's very, very fair. There's a lot of artists out there. There's a lot of writers. So that's really the plan. It's just the plan has always been just keep growing and write more and better songs.
Now, before we get to the songs, and it's funny because I just spoke with an artist, Della, a few hours ago, and one of the things that she talked about was she's doing all these great and wonderful things, but she has had to deal with, the term is haters. How do
Right.
you deal with when you are one of the most positive people that I have met from day one?
Thank
How do
you.
you deal when you have success with the hard work that I've seen you doing? Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen you struggle. I've seen you work hard and I've seen you succeed. And then somebody comes out of the blue and literally tries to make it out like you don't deserve the success that you have. The haters. How do you deal with that?
I think it really depends on the day and it depends on my mood.
Mhm.
I've never really understood it. Like I just don't understand let's use TikTok as an example. Like you see people posting about, let's say whatever video blows up, and it's always something joyful, right? And then people will just randomly come upon these videos and comment the most like just the strangest negative things. Like you could have just swept up, like just swipe up. That's literally the beauty of the internet. Just go up. If you don't like it, no problem. I just don't get it. I think, but on some days I'll let it get to me because we all have, negative things that we say to ourselves as positive as you might be. But some days I'm just like, what the like I don't know if we can swear on here, but
Yeah, you can.
what the fuck? Like literally, why are you leaving these comments? Most days I'm just confused by them. Like you're like something's going on in your life that's just not happy. And I hope that you have a better time of it. But some days I'm like, sometimes it gets under your skin for sure. Um, but yeah, it really, really depends on the day. I think probably the solution is just not to read anything, good or bad opinions. It's just I've learned that with like feedback on songs too. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not great, and neither of them are right or wrong. So
It's
maybe don't listen to anybody. I don't know.
it's funny you say that because it's hard not to read. And it's funny
Yeah,
because usually what I like to do is I like to see, okay, who is this person? 9 times out of 10, they're on some weird account where
yeah,
they don't post anything themselves. They just
yep. User
random.
7359405.
Right.
No screen names, nothing. Like,
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. And I remember once I had posted something and somebody was making all these dumb jokes. And finally I didn't get mad. I just said, do you just do this on like
Yeah,
what you're posting makes no sense. So do you
yeah.
just enjoy doing this? And the person said, yeah, actually I do. And I said, well, thank you for at least being honest. And then I
Like
blocked them.
literally, so strange.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, obviously, these are people that are upset about something in their own lives,
Yes.
but it's just like, this doesn't actually make you feel good. It doesn't make you feel good. You're lying. Like, let's spend 5 seconds here. Anyway, me getting into therapy sessions with haters. I don't know.
But that's what your music actually helps people with when they're going through these rough times and tough
Yeah.
times and they don't know where a safe place is. And I know that's what your music is all about. It's a safe place to bring people together. So as we talked about earlier, here you are, you're on this great momentum. You talked about, it's just time to write songs. We're talking about a new single that you're releasing. What was the thought pattern before we announce what the song is called and what it's
Mm-hmm.
about? What was the thought pattern going into writing this? Where did you write it to? Because as we know, your Billboard hits, this was overseas. Where did you take care of this one now?
This one was homegrown, 100% here. We were in the Sony Music Studios downtown. Um, uh, it was I wrote it with Joel Stufer and Ali. I think she goes by Willa is her artist name, but as her writer name is Ali Wilmer, I believe. I'm gonna get it wrong, but she goes by Willa, but she's phenomenal. Um, we wrote it in the Sony studios. You know where like the Orchard and Sony are?
Yes, I know
There,
exactly what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah, beautiful offices. Oh my God.
Yes.
Um, can I say like what it's about, what it's called?
I always say this, let's make it
You go.
official. What is the name of the new single and what is it about?
It's called That Song. Um, I thought it'd be a funny, stupid thing to call it That Song. Because then literally my thought was when people are talking about it, it would be like, oh, have you heard that song by NIIVA? Which song? That song. Like how stupid, but I love it. Yeah, it's called That Song. And it's about like the first line of the song is it pretty much sums it up. It's what a shame, I hate my favorite song and you're to blame. So I've been wanting to write this specific song for a very long time. Thankfully, it landed in the right hands with with me, Ali and Joel. And it's about how music is very it triggers memories for me very strongly. And so like when I hear, for example, Ed Sheeran's album X,
Yeah.
is it X or is it Multiply? X anyway.
You know what?
Um,
I'm trying to remember now. I think you're right with Multiply.
Multiply.
I think it's
The one with
Multiply.
the
Yes.
green
Yeah,
background.
that
That
was the
one.
last time I actually interviewed him was for that. So I think it is
Oh,
Multiply.
that one. When I hear that one, like I'm immediately transported back to where I was, like the relationships, friends, like all these different things. It's like a time portal. And certain associations with certain songs are not positive for me. And these are songs that I love, but now every time I hear them, I think of a time that I don't really want to remember, like a person I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
So the concept was, yeah, like I hate some of my favorite songs now because of you, whether it be you or them or whatever. So yeah, the concept is I need some new melodies and like new memories and yeah, just the refresher and like regaining the joy I feel with music and with that kind of stuff.
Does that mean an EP is going to be following this or an album?
Yes, working on one. It will most probably be next year in the
Yeah.
spring, but absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but since I've met you, your accent is slowly disappearing. Have you noticed that?
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. It's very upsetting to me. Um, no, it's and now that you brought it up, I think it's gonna like slip back in because when I'm conscious
I
of it,
hope
it comes
so.
back.
I love your accent.
I love it. I'm not trying to lose it, but it just like, well, I've been in Canada for what, like 15 years now?
Mm-hmm.
So there's only so much I can do. Like there's only so much like English shows you can watch to try and like regain. You know what I'm saying? But I think if I went back now and just like if there's like an English person in the room, I'll immediately switch. Code switch.
The other thing too, are people mistaking you for Barbie since the movie has come out?
I can't walk down the street. No, I can't
I
without a
believe it.
security.
I believe it.
I know. This is actually I haven't even seen it yet. I knew you were gonna bring it up because I wore this. This is what I'm gonna wear to the movie. I haven't even seen it yet, but I planned a whole outfit, as everyone has.
See the movie. I was taken to the movie on my birthday, on the opening. And honestly, I mean, I was just like, yeah, why not? It actually is really good. And I'm hoping whoever wrote this movie gets
Hmm.
at least an Academy Award nomination for Best Screenplay because I was thoroughly surprised in how they could make such a campy theme so
Right.
damn good.
That was my concern too, but like you said, I've heard nothing but positive things, and especially from the women in my life. Like, just it's it's like a must watch, is
Yeah.
what I've been told. So I'm gonna watch it. I don't know, but we're planning it. I think we're gonna do Barbie first, Oppenheimer second, but I think people are doing it the opposite way. To me, it makes more sense to see Oppenheimer first, be depressed, and then be joyful at the end of the day. But we'll see.
Which is just like your music. That's what you want to feel like at the end of the day, joyful
That's right.
too.
That's
Any
right.
chance for shows happening?
Yeah, we're planning some in the fall
Mhm.
to kind of coincide with the release of the song. But we'll announce them as we go for sure.
And just remember, if you need anybody to introduce you, you know, you got somebody here who would love to do it.
I would love to have you at every single show.
And I
Like
would
just
love
put
to
you on
do that.
retainer or something.
I would love to do that. Look, I'm going to let you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this new single. Congratulations on the career and how you have grown so much. And I always say I look forward to seeing what you're doing in the future, and you never disappoint, ever.
Thank
Oh, one last question.
Yes.
Is there merch? Because I've never had a chance to ask you about that.
I'm working on merch right now, but I don't have it
Okay.
as of yet. I used to have posters and things like that, but that's when I
Yeah.
was with my purple hair.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything with my blonde hair, but we just did we did a photo shoot obviously for this new single, and there's a photo that when I show it to people, they're like, oh, that should be a poster. I'm gonna listen to the people, and I think I'm gonna do that one as a poster. But anyway, yes, merch is coming.
Fantastic. All right. Big love. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you
And
for
again,
having me.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.